When a company has as many successful products as Google, you get the impression that everything they touch turns to gold. Well, it doesn't. I'm Donald Bell, and in this episode of Top 5, we're going to take a quick look back at some Google products that didn't live up to their expectation. Number 5 harkens back to an era when the internet was crazy about Second Life. Google wasn't going to get left behind, so they made this. They called it Lively, and the reason you've never heard of it is because Google pulled the plug after just 6 months. At number 4, Google Buzz. Aside from the fact that no one knew why they needed Google's awkward social network, it was a privacy nightmare right out of the gate. One of CNET's most popular articles on Google Buzz was how to turn it off. Number 3 is going to get me some hate mail, but I'm giving it to Google's Android 3 tablet OS, Honeycomb. It was supposed to be Google's iPad killer, but it took almost a year before it ran on a tablet that wasn't clunky, overpriced, or wrapped in a 2-year contract. At that point, Android app developers were already pinning their hopes on Android 4. At number 2, Google Wave. Google took everything they did well, email, instant messaging, collaboration, and they built a glorious mashup that couldn't fail. But it did. Really failed. This thing still gives me headaches just looking at it. They should have named it Google Titanic. Now, before we get to our number 1 Google flop, and before you start feeling too bad for Google, let's take a look at a few of the 100 of crazy successful Google products that you probably use every day. A company like this can afford to fail a few times, but I'm sure that this number 1 still burns a bit. Google TV. You have to admire the stones it took to launch this without nailing down the major content deals ahead of time. And poor Logitech. Their reward for making Google's set-top box was about $100 million in lost profits. Alright, that does it for this Top 5. For more videos like these, head over to top5.cnet.com or just Google it. I'm Donald Bell. Thanks for watching.